VGM Monday.
Welcome to VGM Monday. This is 1337 FM Nerd Talk Radio's mini podcast about video game music. I'm your host, Mike Byrne, and this week we're going to be talking about the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the SNES. This game was released in 1994, and at that point in time, nothing could be bigger than the Power Rangers. Like that was like the biggest show on TV. It was like the highest selling toys, huge. It was everywhere, and of course, being myself a child of the 90s, of course, I was super into the Power Rangers. I think I must have went as the Red Ranger at least 2 or 3 times for Halloween. I think I even had a Power Rangers themed birthday party once. Like, it was everywhere. I was into it. I was loving it. So of course they would have many video games, and this one on the Super Nintendo is by far the best one. Not only is it the best Power Rangers game, it's actually just a really good game in general. It's like a side-scrolling action beat-em-up in the style of Streets of Rage or Double Dragon, something like that. Like you're just wiping out enemies on a screen, and then you get the flash and go, and you move to the next screen, you just wipe out all the baddies, and then move on, and there's a boss at the end of the stage, and that's it. It's pretty easy. It's fun, and it's satisfying, and everything about it works well. It's really good. If you got like, I don't know, an hour or so to kill, and it's you with a second controller and a friend, like, you could totally just breach through the game pretty easy. Like, not much of a challenge, but still a lot of fun just to go around smashing Rita Repulsa's putty soldiers. And the music is really awesome. Of course, you get the iconic Power Rangers theme song. Yes, and you're not hearing that incorrectly. That is the Super Nintendo pumping out actual voice samples. But the actual song we're talking about this week is the one from the very first stage. It's by far my favorite out of the whole game. It just sets the tone right. It feels very Power Rangers. It's very reminiscent of that theme, but also reminiscent of just, I don't know, this style of video game of just going around and action, beating up. Just a great soundtrack all around. The composer for the game, well, there's a number of composers, but the main composer, again, see if I can not butcher this name, Kinuyo Yamashita. And she is a pretty darn good video game composer. Also known as James Banana from the original Castlevania. You remember in that game, all the credits were puns of like the Universal monster movies. And she became James Banana, which was a pun on James Bernard, the film composer of the 1958 film Dracula. So not only does she have the works of the original Castlevania underneath her belt, along with this Power Rangers game, she's been in the industry working since Castlevania. Castlevania was actually her first job as a composer. She went on to do a lot of MSX games, a lot of kind of obscure, maybe Japanese-only released games. Like I said, she did this Power Rangers game. She did Mega Man: The Wily Wars, Mega Man X3. Well, you know, a few other things, and like, very good composer, very good at capturing just this sense of energy and urgency, and just really cool vibe to everything. So yeah, that's it. I haven't seen the new Power Rangers movie as of this recording, although I'm very excited to see it. I mean, like, how bad can it be? I mean, yeah, it's probably going to be not the best movie ever. It's not going to win any awards, I wouldn't say. But, I mean, the TV show was really bad and campy, and the only original thing they filmed for the American show was the American actors themselves. All the costume characters and everything was from a Japanese show filmed 10 or 20 years before. Like, it was just reused stock footage of these Godzilla-esque, like, mech battle gaijin fight things, which was amazing when you were a kid. Scratch that, still is amazing. Still is awesome. I'm excited to see the movie. From Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, here's City.
Morphin' time! Dragon Sword!